Hi everyone, this is Sam from Booredatwork.com, and we're having a look right now at the Nokia XL, which is their 5-inch offering for an Android phone. Now we'll just walk you through exactly what you see on this device. On the left side of the device, it's pretty flush. On the bottom side of the device, you have your micro USB. On the right side of the device, you have your volume rocker as well as your power button. On the top is your 3.5mm jack, and that's about it. Rear of the device, you have a 5-megapixel camera and a flash, which is different from what you find on the 4-inch X and X Plus, which have no flashes on here. In front of the device, another difference from your X and X Plus, you have a front-facing camera in here. So this is, I believe this is a 2-megapixel front-facing camera. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 5-megapixel rear and a 2-megapixel front-facing camera. Now let's go ahead and see what else we have on this phone. Now we have about 768 megabytes of memory on here. We have an expandable SD card slot on here, as well as dual SIMs. And for the processor, it's a 1 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon dual-core processor. So the processor is the same as you'll find in your 4-inch X or X Plus. Now let's go ahead and take a look at exactly where those dual SIM cards and the SD card goes. Right here. These are your dual SIM cards. One slot handles 2 and 3G, and the other handles 2G. So we're not looking at a 4G LTE device here. This is not a high-end device. This is aimed more at the the mid to lower markets. So you're looking more emerging markets and parts of Europe. Now, the battery here is removable. So I'm not going to take that out because we don't want to shut the phone down. So that's actually a pretty cool difference from the Lumia line of phones, where you cannot take the batteries out. Now close that back up.
You get the application screen, and we have many applications preloaded here from Microsoft, as you can see, Skype for example, and OneDrive. Then Nokia applications, we include here Maps and Mix Radio to the device. We preload many of the games to the device, and then we get more applications from Nokia Store, or then user can choose to go any third-party stores, like for example Yandex Store or Aptoide Store. What's unique with a Nokia device is that if you swipe, it takes you to the fast lane, where you can access your favorite applications very fastly. They are always here at the top. You also find the notifications always here in the fast lane. So you can just see many favorite things there. And then if you scroll down from the top, you get the kind of like the fast settings, which you are able to access, like for example VLAN there.
What version of Android is this running?
Sorry?
What version of Android is this?
This is Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean?
Yes.
And what's the battery life on there?
This is 2000 milliamps.
2000 milliamps?
Yes.
And what about RAM?
RAM is 768.
768. Storage on there?
4 gigabytes.
4 gigs expandable or not?
Yes, you can also put memory card in it, and it supports memory card up to 32 gigs.
We know this is going to be released initially in the emerging markets. Is this ever going to come over to the US and Europe?
At least for Europe, we have some markets which are starting right away when the sales is starting. The sales countries will be expanding little by little.
Okay, so we're not going to get an initial launch in the US?
Not planned at the moment.
And I'm going to show you basically how Fastlane works on here. So this is Fastlane, your notification area, which is available on the X and X Plus, as well as the XL, which we're looking at right now. So this gives you your recent apps as well as your messages. So you have one missed message and any other apps that you might have opened in the recent past, I should say. Well, once again, this is Sam for Booredatwork.com, and we're looking at the Nokia XL. Enjoy your entertainment.